Good morning and welcome to Working Gear Wednesday. Today we're going to talk about this feeder. They are made by a couple of different companies, but the design is basically the same. Now they are made so that you can hay and grain your animals in one feeder, keep food up off the ground, and reduce waste. Which sounds good. I really wish some of these companies would maybe consult with people who actually have livestock, because in theory that sounds really great, but in practical application not so much. Excuse me. First of all, it tips over a lot easier than you would think, despite the way the legs are set on the base. Goats can and will climb up on it and tip it over and get caught in it. If you do put grain in the bottom part of the bunk, or even if you just use it to catch the loose hay, they will climb in there, and then they go to the bathroom on their food, and then they refuse to eat it, which really defeats the purpose of picking it up off the ground. If you have sheep, it doesn't work because the hay and chaff falls down into their wool and increases the vegetable matter that's caught up in there during shearing. So, these are all things that I've tried as people make recommendations for how to more efficiently feed livestock. Now, the other thing I noticed about this is that it is not easy to move. It's actually rather heavy. And in the wintertime, it gets stuck where it is if you don't move it consistently. And then it collects manure and increases the chance of parasite reintroduction. It's very difficult to drag around because of the legs. And as you can see, mine has been stuck here for a little bit. We're still waiting for it to thaw out. So those are all things to consider depending on what type of an animal you have. For our situation, I really give it 0 out of 5 unicorns.